Jai Gajanan. Good morning, friends. We shall continue with where we left off yesterday. Regarding that, we should first approach a guru before practicing any yogic practices, particularly those relating to spiritual aspect of it. Because other physical asanas like your postures, individual postures for pertaining to various arms, limbs and various and other parts of the body can be easily done by merely seeing a guidebook or an exercise book. But those involving the yoga, yunjanti iti yoga, that is the connection to your subtle energy system, needs to be under the guidance of a person who has gone through that experience, so as to avoid pitfalls and problems that or complications that might arise later. So, in the sacred conversations between Shiva and Parvati, Shiva continues about that aspect. He says, in yoga, the easy way to attain success is to follow the instructions of a guru and through serving him in thought, word, and deed. The person who has control over himself attains verily success through faith. None other can succeed. Therefore, with faith, the yoga, yogic practices should be done with care and perseverance. An aspirant should go to the Guru with no preconceived notions in mind. The Upanishads ordained to go with Samhita in hands with total surrender to an able teacher. In the ancient days, in ashrams where the student was taken by their parents to the Gurukul, they used to carry Samhita, that is sticks, dry sticks, to be as though those dry sticks to burn it in, to be offered into the Yajna to burn the ignorance, so that we can get the light of knowledge from the Guru as a symbolic gesture. He further says, those who are addicted to sensual pleasures or keep bad company, who are disbelievers, who are devoid of respect towards their guru, who resort to promiscuous assemblies, who are addicted to false and vain controversies, who are cruel in their speech, and who do not give satisfaction to their guru, never attain success. So he says the first condition for success is the firm belief that the vidya means knowledge, must succeed and be fruitful. The second condition is having faith in it. The third is respect towards the Guru. And the fourth is the spirit of universal equality. And the fifth is the restraint of the organs of sense, that is, sense organs. And sixth is moderate eating. So these are certain conditions, prerequisites, that is eligibility before you enroll as a student. So normally you have you should have these documents, or you should you should follow these rules, that you should wear the uniform, you should wear this, you should do this, you should these were different set of rules altogether in those days. And so the wise student should keep his and how the conduct of the student should be. The wise student should keep his body firm and inflexible. It is not stiff but in attentive posture, his hands joined as if in supplication, and salute the Guru on the left side. He also should pay salutations to Ganesha on the right side, and again to the guardians of the worlds and goddess Ambika, who are on the left side. Now here, left side of the Guru and the right side of the Guru. So, that aspect you should see. So many times this is confused as when it is right side means to our right side, but it is to the right side of what is in front of you, because Our Ichha Shakti corresponds to the Kriya Shakti of the deity. So our Ichha Shakti is left side. When it communicates or offers to the, I mean, it faces the right side of the deity, you get the action, that is response, or the act, that because that's the action part of the deity. So that's how the Kriyan, how it gets manifested. So these are certain very subtle points which, if kept in mind, you'll be able to know the deeper meaning of these outer conduct that was already guided in the scriptures, and as per this Shiva Samhita, where we see the conversation between Shiva and Parvati. Then he says, he continues about the breathing practices. He should, and another, he should practice pranayam by closing the right nostril with the right thumb and inhale through the left nostril, hold the air within as he can, and then exhale through the right nostril. Again, inhale through the right nostril, hold, and then exhale through the left nostril, slowly and gently. And when we are holding this, try to hold it at this. There's a small dent over here, so that there is no bones or there's no flesh there, so it can easily hold it tight, so that it becomes almost airtight. A yogi should practice 20 kumbhaks, that is holding the breath. Kumbhaks, holding of breath, 4 times a day. 20 times each, 4 times a day: dawn, midday, dusk, and midnight. Midnight here means before midnight, before you go to sleep. Don't get up at midnight and do it. So just before you go to sleep, you can do that. So, these are the breathing practices that have been guided so as to develop that attention, that witness attitude, the observer attitude. And also, when you hold that kumbhak is when you hold the breath within, it creates that stillness. So that's the beginning of the practice of stillness, and it is in that stillness where actually the learning happens. The body of the person practicing regulation of breath becomes harmoniously developed, emits a sweet scent, and looks beautiful and lovely. In all kinds of yoga, there are 4 stages of pranayam. The 4 stages is Arambha Avastha. Arambha Avastha means beginning stage. Avastha is stage. Arambha is beginning. Ghata Avastha. Ghata is the holding stage or the middle stage, and the avastha is a stage. So ghata avastha means alignment of self and higher self, the alignment that happens. And then parichaya avastha. Parichaya means acquaintance or getting to know it, so with knowledge. And finally nishpatti avastha, the final consummation. Doing pranayam destroys all sins and sorrows. A yogi usually is physically fit, has a strong appetite, good digestion, is cheerful, has a handsome figure, great courage, is enthusiastic and strong. So let's practice it in order to see its impact on ourselves. With these words, we conclude today's session. Jai Gajan. Thank you so much.